really like the policy. We are on our third child going through public schools, going through elementary school. So he is our first one that hasn't had homework, and we are eternally grateful for this policy because we are seeing such a difference in him when he gets home from school. We're able to spend more time as a family and do things that we weren't able to do with our older kids because we don't have to be bombarded with homework in the afternoons.
That is totally awesome for me. I have 3 girls, and it's perfect because I think that at a certain point you need to cut them off from learning, and then they need some family time and a little bit of fun for the day to regroup for the next day work.
3 weeks into the new school year, the district's new no homework policy for elementary students seems to be well received. Students like it for obvious reasons. But parents and teachers are noticing one of the more subtle benefits of the change from years past.
Already I'm seeing the students come into the classroom rearing to go. They come in, they sit down, and they're ready to begin. And we start our day promptly. As soon as that bell rings, we are busy at work. And versus last year, even starting the first weeks of school, we're sending homework home, things to get them started and refreshing their memories from the year before. Last year, I can remember just the kids coming in first thing in the morning, and they're tired and they're dragging, and they really don't feel like getting started because some of them, their nights of homework lasted all the way until they went to bed. And then they had to wake up and come back in and do it all over again. And those are the ones that I saw struggle more in the classroom. Already this year, I just see much brighter faces coming in. They're ready to learn something new. They're not worried about their homework or getting it turned in because they haven't had that struggle at home. They can go home and relax with family. And again, like I said, if there's something that a student needs help with, those parents are welcome to those resources. But the students are much happier coming in already these first couple of weeks of school.
She's actually very happy to go to school every day. I mean, she was always happy before, but she's just excited now because she knows that that load's not on her shoulders, I guess. You can just tell.
I understand why they have made the decision to take homework out of elementary classrooms, and from a teacher standpoint, we work nonstop throughout the day. There is no downtime. We have hardly any breaks, and these kids work so hard throughout the entire day. At home, as a parent, it is much easier to come home, spend time with the kids, you cook dinner, do baths, do your normal routines instead of having to sit her down and make her continue what she's already done throughout the day. It's like pulling teeth to get things done. Trying to make her sit down. If she's struggling with something, I have to stop cooking dinner or getting things ready to sit down with her and work too. So then that also takes away from my time being at home with the family. So now we're doing homework for hours if it's something she doesn't get, or if it's something she does get, she's done, and I feel like she puts no effort into it. So I feel like at home it has definitely opened up more of a realm for us to do things together. If she has extracurricular activities, she has time to get those done and focus. It's not so much busy work that we had to do at home. So it's kind of taking a stress off of me as well as her, and I'm seeing her get up in the morning and she's ready to go to school. Whereas before it was just a continuation. There was no downtime, no break, no mental break for her. So as a parent, I also like it too because it's not making me feel so weighed down, and I see the weight lifted off of her as well.
We have time to make dinner, to have family time, to spend time together instead of just sitting there trying to get done what the teacher says to do. Last year was really bad, so I mean this is a huge improvement.
You can come closer, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I watched the YouTube video on the way here, so we're good.
Last Thursday, Shady Hill Elementary School had a special visitor to their campus. This youngster, however, was not welcome to attend class that day. The 6-foot alligator was promptly reported to Florida Fish and Wildlife and was quickly secured and relocated before students arrived on campus.
Looking for a way to help your school and support the local economy? Well, look no further than the Coupons for Education booklets going on sale August 28th. The new booklets are a steal at $20, nearly 50% of which goes directly back to your school. The other portion supports initiatives of the Public Education Foundation, such as Take Stock in Children and Tools for Teaching. Students also benefit by receiving prizes for the number of booklets they sell, and this year's contest has a different wrinkle.
You'll notice that on this year's coupon book, we always feature a student
picture. And this year we have decided that the top Marion County student seller will be featured on the cover of next year's book. So that's very exciting for us.
Good luck, students.
Our founding purpose was to develop a community advocacy organization that was very, very aware of the fact that we needed to advocate for a public school system that would provide excellent education that would be equitable for all of our students in Marion County.
Marion's United, along with Yes for Marion Schools, were a driving force behind getting the half-mil referendum passed to fund art, music, and PE teachers throughout the district. With that mission accomplished and other interests consuming their time, the founders have decided to dissolve the organization and empty the bank accounts.
I consulted with Ray and Fred Thrower, who is the treasurer of Marion's United, and for Yes for Marion Schools, and we're really happy to be able to donate the money that is left over from the active pursuit of the referendum. And in fact, Marion's United is going to be donating $3,524.70, and Yes for Marion Schools is donating $1,417.47. And we all discussed where would the money be best used. We certainly agreed unanimously for the Public Education Foundation of Marion County, and specifically to help teachers benefit students.
I was so excited when Miss Noonan called and said that Marion's United wanted to make this donation to the Public Education Foundation and Tools for Teaching. I think it's a wonderful way for those people that have worked so hard for our teachers and students and worked so hard to advocate for public education. It's a wonderful way for them to continue their legacy. Tools for Teaching is a great place for donations to go because we can use that money and leverage it through the State of Florida District Matching Grant Funds to double those donations, and that allows us to really put some good product in our store for our teachers and students. As well, with our affiliation with the Kids in Need Foundation, those donations allow us to pay the freight to go pick up free donations to bring back here for our store.
Those donations help the foundation have events like the annual Teacher Resource Fair.
This is really cool. Ms. Zanetti and the foundation done a great job with Teacher Resource Fair. And you see there's almost 500 teachers here. And they're all excited. They're ready to come back to school. Their energy is amazing. They're getting some great goodies for their students. It's just a great day for Marion County Schools.
We couldn't pull it off without the help of our volunteers, starting with one of our most recent Golden Apples, getting everyone checked in at the door.
It's great to be able to welcome the teachers and let them know that we're all a community. It's one of the biggest shopping days in the entire school year, so you get to see people you haven't seen, you get to network, you get to communicate with other teachers that are around and have more experience than maybe you have, or maybe you can even become a new mentor to one of our newer teachers. It's just a great way to network and be cheerful and all excited about going back to the classroom.
I think it helps to stock the room. I think it helps them, they get energized because there's good energy in the room. It's exciting. I'm going to suggest music next time around. And there's just a buzz. The new year's coming, you know? So you can feel it in here. It's like a Christmas bazaar, but it's like 103 degrees out.
Over the years, we've gotten better at how we run the event.
I heard that talking to somebody here that when they first started this, they used to let everybody in all at once. And now then you couldn't even hope to put any of these tickets back. So apparently this is very much more organized than it was.
As teachers shop for school supplies and empty the shelves, our team of volunteers work non-stop, filling them right back up.
Why are you here helping out? Why are you moving all these boxes around?
Volunteer hours and to help the teachers that are teaching us, obviously. Because it's kind of like giving back instead of just giving like a little gift, at the end of the year.
We'll put anybody to work stocking shelves, even a former foundation executive director and current school board member.
I am so excited about today. Never in a million years did I ever dream that our Tools for Teaching would be what it is. It's so exciting. It was the brainchild of Judy Zanetti and I believe David Steffi. We had toured down in Orlando thinking that it would be something that we would want to do, but it just never came to fruition. But those two absolutely took it to this. I mean, I don't know many counties that have this to offer to our teachers. It's just incredible. What a great way to start the school year. It's awesome. It's awesome. There is no reason any teacher in our county should have to spend out of their own pocket when we have this store.
This year, 712 teachers walked away with $190,000 in free school supplies, including more than 60,000 pencils and over 500,000 sheets of notebook paper.